Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'm Megabits46, and welcome to Megabits46 Talk Show, where I've talked about movies that are non-geek. But although there is some scheduling, and the scheduling, there's some geek stuff that I will talk about on Anchor FM tomorrow on the Wednesday weekends. But for now, we're going to talk about full Disney roster. We're going to talk about a full Disney roster. Why? Why, you ask? There's some geek stuff on there. Guys, this is where I talk about not movies that are non-geek. Like animated or live action, or it could be a comedy, a drama, a western. Not the one that are nostalgia to the childhood. That have a big franchise, and I talk about big franchises like Star Trek, Star Wars, or Marvel or DC or Transformers or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers or anything. That's geek. But I'm here to talk about some non-geek stuff. But yes, I will include some geek stuff that if there's a scheduling regarding to that, I will talk about that on Anchor FM, okay? Okay, first we got I got this tweet from Fandom. And they say that it says the tweet, Disney drops updated movie releases through 2027, including projects for Marvel, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Pixar, and Avatar sequels. Well, okay, Avatar is coming out, but no. Okay, here's the schedule for May. Coming to Fox Spotlight, which is, of course, Tolkien. I think it's the one with the... Oh, I hope it's not one of the video game movies. And then coming in May from Disney, it's Aladdin. And then at 6... And then, of course, at June 7th, from Fox, it's Dark Phoenix. Which I already talked about on Anchor FM on the previous Marvel Tuesday, so therefore, yeah, I'm going to include some geek, And we got Disney's Toy Story 4 from Pixar, with Pixar's Toy Story 4 coming in June 21st. And on Fox, and from Fox is Stuber coming in July 12th. And we already know that the 19th is The Lion King. And from Fox, at August 9th, The Art of Racing in the Rain. And from Fox Spotlight, ready or not, here comes the release date of August 23rd. And from Fox, it's Ad Astra. Well, we already know that, which is, of course, A Woman in the Window. Coming in October 4th. And from Disney, it's coming October, it's Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. But wait, this is a sequel to a reboot, but this is an untold story where the king doesn't know Aurora and he died, but Maleficent is treated more of a hero than a villain in the live action Disney version. Now you say Mistress of Evil? That completely just makes no sense. From Fox, coming up at November 15th is Ford versus Ferrari. Ford versus... Oh, wait. Ferrari. You met the two people that makes, cars, competitive cars. Like a Ford, Henry Ford and some guy named Ferrari. And I hope you're not talking about manufacturers. Like, if you made a Ford versus Chevy, then it would be NASCAR. And also coming for Disney, we already know coming November 22nd from Disney is Frozen 2. And then coming on 5 days before Christmas is Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, which I already discussed on Anchor FM. You could follow me there for some geek stuff. But this one, not part of geek, coming actually on Christmas. Yep, it's really coming to Christmas. Spies in Disguise from Fox, starring Will Smith and Tom Holland from the MCU. And at the new year, that's it for 2019, and we got 2020. From Fox, at the new year, in the 10th, is Underwater. Really? Is that the best name you could come up with? And coming Valentine's Day, from Fox, it's The Kingsman. It's the Untitled Kingsman movie. And also from Fox, a week later, Call of the Wild. And the first one from Disney, coming at March 6th is Onward. And coming in March 27th, it's the live action Disney's Mulan. And yes, I've already covered that on today's episode of Marvel Tuesday, which is unfortunately bad news for me. I gotta wait for 11 more months for New Mutants to come out, which is gonna be from Fox, and this is gonna be the last. And that's gonna be the last X-Men universe. Although, coming May 1st, returning to the summer blockbuster season, is the Phase 4 MCU film. But no title yet. And at the last weekend of May, also from Disney, is Artemis Fowl. And then at June comes an Untitled Pixar animated film. And then, both in July, both from Fox. On the 3rd is Free Guy, and then the 17th, Bob's Burgers. Based on the sitcom from Fox, which is now owned by Disney, along with The Simpsons and Family Guy, which might get a new home for FX or Freeform. And since now Simpsons, Bob's Burgers, and Family Guy are owned by Disney. And then we get Disney at the 24th with Jungle Cruise. And then in August, from Disney, we get the one and only Ivan. And then at Fox, it's a sequel to Murder at the Orient Express, and it's Death of the Nile. And then returning in November, after a 2-year absence in November, is of course the Untitled MCU from Disney. And then at Fox, Ron's Gone Wrong at the same month as the MCU film. And then at November 25th is of course an Untitled Disney animated film, which is going to be under Disney Animated Studios for the film. I don't know if it's going to be the next Zootopia. I don't know if it's going to be a new Disney animated film, or it could be the next Wreck-It Ralph, but who knows. And next we got The West Side Story from Fox, the remake of a classic, based on a musical, which was taking place, which is inspired by William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet when it comes to Family Feud. I mean, there's feuds, there's a gang war out there, and this is way, right before Lion King 2. And then here comes, from Disney, at December 23rd of 2020, the last of the schedule is Cruella. Yep. Yes, the villain from 101 Dalmatians. And then we got Page 2. Coming in February. Of course, it's Untitled MCU. And then we got, from Fox, Nimona. And then we got rest of the unnamed Disney live action, and two untitled Marvel films, and one untitled Pixar film. And we got one untitled Disney animated, and we got an untitled Indiana Jones 5. All the way from March 3rd through November 24th. But coming in December is, of course, Avatar 2. A long-awaited sequel for 11 years. The long-awaited sequel of the first Avatar that was released in 2009. And then, in 2022, the rest are untitled. But from February to December, I will say this in order. Marvel, Pixar, Marvel, live action, Pixar, live action, Marvel, live action, animation, and Star Wars. And I will talk about it on tomorrow's Wednesday Awakens episode. That will be the last topic and that will be the main topic to talk about on this episode title of tomorrow's episode of the Wednesday Awakens. And we got, in 2023, one untitled Disney live action film. Well, so far, we got one untitled film, live action Disney film. And on December 22nd, 2023, is Avatar 3. Oh boy. And then 2024, one of the trilogy, coming in 2024. It's Star Wars. And then 2025, Avatar 4. And then the trilogy. The conclusion of the trilogy with, of course, with Star Wars coming in December 18th, 2026. And of course, the second Star Wars film coming in 2020. And, of course, the 2027 is, of course, Avatar 5 coming for Fox. Sir, I think you've gone mad with power. Whew! Yes, I did. Now that is a doozy of a movie. So, yeah, I'm going to cover the Star Wars trilogy for tomorrow on Anchor FM. Follow me there for some geek stuff. But if you're not a fan of geek, if you want just a regular movies, follow me on Spreaker for non-geek. I'm planning to go see Aladdin a weekend after the Coca-Cola 600. And then I'll be happy to review it. And then come, of course, Secret Life of Pets 2. I will review that on Spreaker because I said it once, I'll say it again. I freaking love animation. I freaking love animated movies, Saying that. Alright, guys, that's going to do about it for Disney scheduling. And, of course, for the Megabits 46 talk show. And I will see you guys next time.